I'm Hannah and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sitting down with you guys and showing you my everyday get ready routine. I'm actually about to go to the shop, so I thought this was a perfect opportunity. So I always start with a moisturizer, a base. So I usually just do, this one's the Nivea Soft Face Body Refreshing Moisturising Cream. So I'll just start with that all over my face. I don't know about you guys, but I cannot get ready without moisturizer. It's just a must. It just makes your skin so much more refreshing, and it allows the makeup actually to help stick on as well. Liquid foundation, and actually I've always used the Revlon Color Stay in Buff. It's my absolute go-to. I use other foundation brands like Too Faced, MAC. I used to love MAC. I still do, but this one's really, I think Revlon has really good quality for sort of that drugstore price range. And often you can pick them up for 50% off, which is really good too. So I'm going to go in with my beauty blender. This one's a limited edition actually, so when you wet it, it turns green, I think. So I'm just going to go off camera, wet my beauty sponge, and I'll be back. Okay, so now I've wet the sponge. I'm just going to go in, and I've got my JEFFREE STAR mirror. I mean, I've got a mirror here, but I also need the close-up shot. So just a couple of pumps. I'm just going to go in and do my whole face. Now that's complete, I actually just give it a minute or two and let it dry, either with my mirror. I'm a full coverage girl, so I will use my MAC Studio Fix Plus foundation. Really love it, been using it for years and years and years, and I don't think I'll ever stop using it, to be honest. So it's just a powder foundation. I actually just use the sponge that comes with it. I think that's perfect for it. I tried a brush and it's just, it doesn't get that full coverage look that you want with a brush, so I find the sponge is the best thing for it. And I'll go along and I'll pat it all in first, and then I'll go over it again using sort of a swiping motion, just to get that sort of airbrush look. But if I go in straight away when the foundation's wet, it just gives me like a bit of a blotchy look, so I just let it dry for a little minute. Not sure what eye look I'll be doing today, but that is part of the get ready with me. It's all a surprise every day with me. Let's go in and foundation all my face. It looks such a nice day outside. I think it's going to be cold. So I've got my jeans, I've got my long pink top on. Shout out to Faye Fashion. Brittany Saunders, I went to her shop 2 days ago. It was the first time I've been, and it was so gorgeous. I bought this and a top, but it seems really good quality actually. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. But I love this jumper. And it's always important to blend down the neck, even sort of behind the ear area, because if you just stop right there, it's not going to give you that airbrushed, it's going to give you those harsh lines if you're just going to stop there. And I think it's always best to take it down the neck a little bit. Blend it in. The next step that I do is I'll go in with this Shade and Light contour palette. I actually have a bigger version, but I've actually run out of some of the shades in that. So I picked up this littler version. So it's just got the brown color to contour, usually just my cheeks and up the forehead area. And the white goes under your eyes just to brighten up that area. This one's the Morphe Jaclyn Hill J903. This one's perfect. It's got like a bit more of a firmer brush just to get those lines going. Contour is a thing as well, a bit like concealer for me, is it depends on the day. Mostly I will contour, especially if I'm going out like to dinner and things, but it just depends on the day. I might just go in and brighten underneath the eyes first. And then I'll just go in and then we just start blending it in. Get your fish look on. I'm gonna go in and use my MAC. This one is Dollymix Sheer Tone Shimmer Blush. So it's got a bit of a shimmer to it. This one I'm going to be using one of my Morphe brushes. Actually, this set didn't ever give me what number they are. It's just from my Morphe set that I bought a few years ago. So I'll just use blush just sort of at the top of my cheekbone there, so where I've contoured down in the middle here, and then I'll pop the blush just on top of the contour. I always use a bit of a pinky blush because I love the pinks, and I've got that sort of lighter skin tone. That's about it for my face. Then I start working on the eye area. It really depends on the day on what I'm going to use. I think because I'm wearing this pink jumper, I'm going to go in with the Morphe pastel palette that they've brought out. So it's the 35 Eye Icy Fantasy, and I absolutely love this one. I've been using it a fair bit. I do have quite deep set eyes, as you can see. So eye color doesn't really stand out on me. Like if I close my eyes, you'll be able to see them. But I still like to do a bit of color, and I generally bring it up just a little bit higher than a normal person would. So I'm going to go in with the Morphe JEFFREE STAR. It's J55. I absolutely love this brush set that JEFFREE STAR brought out. Like it's like it's so bedazzled. Like I just love it. So I use them a lot. I'm gonna go in with this color. And I just like to build the color up. Do you guys just get up and do your makeup routine and think, do you always have a plan on what eye color you're gonna do, or do you just sort of sit down, start digging in, start playing around and see what happens. Because that's mostly what happens to me. I don't usually have a plan. I go, oh, a bit of this palette, a bit of that palette, see how it goes. Sometimes I go, oh, I'm going to do a really simple look, and it turns out like I'm going out to the club for the night when I'm just going down to my local shop. Sometimes it'll turn out just like, you know, you have your hit and your misses. Got like this darker sort of pinky red and then a lighty pinky red. And then I'm going to do these two colours and just go in on the lid there. One thing I need to do more is clean my brushes. Gee, I need to do that more. A weekly clean would be ideal, and I don't do that. But next week's a new week, guys. The brush just does not pick it up. So the best thing is your finger. I found some of these shades that go on so well with the finger. So I'm just going to go in like that. My finger. So I go from sort of the inner eye and out. And I just bring it up. I'll just do the same onto the other eye. See sort of the shimmer in the corner eye there. And then I'm just going to go back in with this colour, the pinky peachy colour, and just brighten out the outer edges. And even bring it down sort of under that eye area as well. So I'm not going out there colours today. I don't know if you can see that on camera. They're just sort of a really light pinky pastel shimmer sort of colours today. I always find I have one side that's better than the other on my face, whether it's doing my eyes or the cheeks, because I'm left-handed. So when I'm trying to get onto the right side, it doesn't happen. It generally takes me, if I'm doing like a sit down, depends, like if I'm doing real glamour, it's going to take 2-3 hours for me to do my makeup. But if I'm just sitting down going out to the shops and I'm going to just do a bit of eye color blush, what I'm doing today, it's probably going to take me about 40 minutes. Sometimes I can do it in half an hour, it just depends. Now, honey, the brows need fixing. So, since about probably 3 years ago that I've been starting to do my brows, I use Benefit. I absolutely love it, and they've come out with some great brow products. The latest one that I use, their Goof Proof pencil. I've got the Precise pencil. I've got their gels, all sorts of things. This one that I'm using is the Brow Contour Pro, and if you can see that, got like all the colors under the sun there. So they give you a highlighting sort of shades and then deeper shades for the actual brow. So I'm going to go in with the lighter shade, and then you just turn for it to come out. So I'm going to go in and do my brow. Actually, first I'm going to give them a brush. Very important. I just like to fill them in a little bit to start with. And then I start sort of drawing a more definer line. And you can see, even compared to this eye, even a little bit of the brow makeup helps to control. Now at the moment I do need to get my eyebrows waxed, but because of COVID, nothing is open. So I'm having to wait. Then I'll just go over and do my other eyebrow. Like I said before, this right brow is not going to be as good as the left. Never is. Today I'm going to go in with Too Faced. It's called Damn Girl. In my previous video I unboxed this. It's just a sample basically from Mecca, and it gets me through. Before I start that, I'll do the eyeliner. Oh yeah, so this one was a sample as well that I got from Sephora. I think it's from Sephora. It's a NARS, and actually when this runs out I'll probably go and get their full size because it's been really good. It's like a crayon eyeliner. That's the eyeliner. And then I'll go in with mascara. Top and bottom, I usually like to do. Mascara is one of those things. Eyeliner is sometimes I'll wear it, but mascara is always a must. And we're nearly coming to the end of my look. So just to top this off, I love, probably my favorite part of the makeup is highlight. Highlight, highlight, highlight. Today I'm gonna go in with Huda Beauty. This is their summer highlight palette. This one's beautiful. I know it's not summer, but you know, they've got those pinky sort of goldy colors. I'm gonna go in with Copacabana, so it'll be that one there. And what I'd like to do, if I can find it. So today I'll go in with the Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH05. Sort of a smaller brush because you only want it to be, you want highlight to sit at the top of the cheekbone right there, sort of sitting under that eye. And I bring it around, so I got it there, I put it there in my cupid's bone, and then along my nose, and then the same on that side. But what I do is, I usually put a little bit of setting spray first, so the highlight really pops. Because the highlight sitting over that bit of a wet face is really gonna bring it out. And then to finish the whole look, I'll go over my whole face. So for that, I'm using the Morphe JEFFREE STAR Set and Refresh Mist Strawberry Scent. I actually just picked this up the other day because my other one had run out, but it literally does have a strawberry scent and it's so nice. So I'm just going to go in on the cheek area first. And then we're going to go in Don't know if you can see that on camera, but it's so blinding. Lipstick. So to complete the look, always wear lipstick. Always, even if it's like a really light nude for work or whatever it is. I do have a few nudes that I bought that I showed you in the previous video, so I might try one of those. So I might try Reverence. This is like the matte feel packaging. So it's Reverence Powder Kiss lipstick. So I've got a bit of foundation on the lips, but I actually find that helps as a base. So I don't usually wipe that off. I'll just go in. I will swatch it for you actually. It's actually a really light nude. That is gorgeous. So that really completes the look, and I think it really ties in with the peachy sort of look that I've got going on with my eyes today. So there you have it. That's my look. I will show you the final look with my hair done, because this is not my hair done, guys. And this is the final look. I've gone off camera to straighten my hair. I've got my jeans on because it's a little bit cold today, and I'm ready to go. Thanks guys for watching my everyday get ready routine with me. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.